Hi guys, right, first, you give a shout out to my friend Chloe, my best friend on the island. This is for you, baby. What do you think of the look today, for a start? Very glamorous. Anyway, right, now getting to the point. Right, I decided to do this today because, basically, I find for everybody who suffers from, right, I don't want to put a victim status on this at all, but anyone who has had any sort of turmoil in their life or addictions, as I'm pointing out mostly in these videos anyway, and various mental health problems and all of that, I'm trying to say, right, okay, this is the best way that's helped me so far. I've had countless series of therapy, medication, from lithium to sertraline to Valium. I'm not going to say you name it, I've had it, because I haven't done crystal meth or anything. That's besides the point. Anyway, I'm trying to be serious and constructive about this. Basically, I wanted to do this because I think it's empowering, and a lot of people may not know this about me, but I'm a Buddhist, and I chant, and I believe in karma, and I believe in astrology, and I don't like the textbook way of psychologists looking at your life after meeting you after an hour. So that's why I believe in astrology and Buddhism in a way, because I like to think that there's no right. A lot of people are going to get offended by this, but I think religion is insane, because basically you're letting somebody else up there have complete power over your life. Oh, God did this to me, or God did that to me, or God made this happen for me. No, you are God. I am God. You are God. Don't worry, I haven't gone crazy or psychotic. What I'm saying is, you've got the power to change it. I've got the power to change it. I've only just realised that recently, and it's a very hard pill to swallow when you get, and my family are going to hate that I'm doing these videos. That's another thing I want to point out. So maybe that's part of who I am to think that anyway. But God, going off the beaten track a bit here. Right. Basically, where do I want to start? Because there's so many things running through my head right now. Right. Addictions. I will start with addictions. Okay. So let's say you have been smoking cannabis for about a year, let's say, solidly, and then suddenly you just start taking it. Now, I tend to feel very irritable and angry around myself or those around me, and I'll start talking to myself and going, oh, this phone isn't doing what I want it to do. Oh, look at it and its silly little sparkles. Things like that. So that's a bit silly and childish, and I'm the first to admit I'm a child. I think I got stuck at that. Addictive behaviour. Okay, addictive behaviour. Right. See, I've just had a debate with Mum that I think alcoholism and addiction are two different things in a sense, because, right, if you're an addict, let's say, I call it an addict because I don't want to put a name on it, because I think I'm this type of addict, where you'll get a certain sort of drug or food or activity that you sort of become compulsed by, and you think, oh, I'll do this, and I'll keep using this, and I'll keep using that. So I'll get medication, I'll be like, oh, I'll take more than the recommended amount, because I have a very high tolerance. So I think that's the first sign of addiction, is you have a very high tolerance, so you don't know when to stop. Secondly, irritability and mood swings. Now, that's a hard one, because how do you deal with that? What do you do? Do you isolate yourself and not let people deal with your behaviour or face your behaviour head on? Or do you mix, when you're feeling this way, with people and get into arguments? So I'm going to say that you do a bit of both. You try and assess it. You try and do what I'm doing now and reevaluate the situation, let's say. Because when you realise that you're an addict, you're not proud of that. You just, deep down, it's low self-esteem, and low self-esteem results into you doing some pretty crazy things, like lying to people who you care about, shoplifting to fund habits, or addiction to shoplifting, kleptomania. You just have an urge to do it, not because you need the things, but because you have this feeling that you need to do it. And I've realised all this, but I'm coming to the point, why do I want to do this? Why do we want to do this as a society? Why? What are we trying to do? I want some answers to that, so I'm going to stop right here, guys, and wait for some feedback. Right, you take it easy. Peace out.